In this video, we're going to see how to use super and override keywords. So let's write a function. So let's say this is a function that sets the number to 1. And there is another function that increments the number. So there are two functions, and this one sets the number to 1 and this one increments the number by 1. And this is a child contract that inherits the parent contract. So in the child contract, let's say I want to change the functionality of set to 1. I want to add few more lines of code, a different functionality here. So how I can do is I can create a new function. So this is a updated function. In this function, I can call this by super dot the function name. So this will call this function. So super basically gives us access to the parent contract, and I can add few more lines of code either above or below. So here I want to add a return statement. So basically I am modifying this function to something like this, where it returns the updated value. So this is how you can modify the functions in the parent smart contract and add new functionality, like in this case returning the number. Or there is another way of modifying the functions from the parent is by using override keyword. For example, here I want to override the increment here. So if I take this function, so in order to override the increment function, so increment should have virtual keyword in it, and only then you can override. And in the child contract, we have to write override. So we can rewrite the functionality of the original parent contract. Let's say in this case, I'm trying to increment it by 2. If this function is not present in the child, this is gonna take precedence if this contract is present, and this will override this. So this is how we can override the functions in the parent contract. Let's deploy and test this. So I have deployed. So we have 3 functions. So because we have overridden the increment function, now we only have one increment. But here, using the super keyword, we have created a new function and accessed the old function and added some new code. So right now the number is 0. If I click, the number is set to 1. I can increment this. The number is incremented by 2. So this increment function is working. And when I click on updated set to 1, the number is set to 1. But here, the function also returns the value. So this is how the super and override keywords work in Solidity. See you in the next video.